All right, I want to say shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, teachers truth and rule well. Salutations to Yahaki and pushing his word with truth and sincerity. On the four corners of the earth, shalom. It's Shah Akabar Karash. Do a quick lesson. I'll rather be edifying. Man, in case you've been under the rock in the last few weeks to the last 48 hours, you see that America is shutting down, man. You know, DJ Trump is not he's suspending travel to Europe, for the next 30 days. You see that the NBA is shutting down for suspending the season for the rest of the season. Man, you see, celebrities like Tom Hanks. You even have an NBA player that tested positive for the coronavirus. And that's just part of the plagues that's happening here in Babylon. And they even going to as far as, trying to back and forth with Congress right now to basically to put something in play where they can pay people time off and pay people, in certain cases where because they preparing for this coronavirus to affect people in a lot of ways. You got people this stockpiling goods, all these different things that they trying to get from the store, whether it be water, food, toilet paper, Lysol. Man, these people trying to do whatever that they can do to try to prevent this coronavirus, man. I mean, it just shows you how much this thing is getting out of hand, And we warned you people of these things, man. You starting to see America shut down, man. All right, they're starting to put a stop to everything, and all that's just going to lead to more chaos, and ultimately our deliverance, which is a good thing, when you look at it spiritually. So I'm just read a few scriptures. This is Ecclesiastes 12:4 says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of grinding is low. Meaning the doors are going to be shut, man, when, everything is slowing down. It's not going to be no work because everything is going to stop because all this is going to lead to a famine, and you're going to have stores shutting down. If you've been paying attention, the Dow has dropped to its lowest point in the last, at least 13 years, man. With a lot of people losing money through stocks, and their stocks and all this stuff. People losing a lot of money, man. You're starting to see the doors shut. Italy is basically in martial law right now, man. They basically shutting everything down where, can't have no public gatherings, where you only can leave out for emergency purposes and work. And it's going to be basically the same thing here in Babylon, and it's just going to get worse and worse. And it's just going to be into a sedition among men. All right. So it says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets. All right. Where you're going to have all these different stores that's going to be closed. You're going to have everything that's literally going to shut down, man. The only thing is going to be out there is martial law troops, and that's only for so long until the people rouse up because, that's what's going to, scripture say Judah's a lion's whelp who will rouse them up. And that's what's going to rouse Jake up, man, when they not getting their daily bread. And basically it's going to be complete chaos at that point, man. When that famine come in, that's when Esau's not going to be able to control the people, and the people is going to stand, and they're going to have weapons of their own, and they going it's just going to get bad out here, man, for 2/3 Esau and the other heathen nations. All right. And it says when the sound of grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the birds, and all the daughters of music shall be low. All right, so everything is, like I said, is gonna come to the stop, and all that wicked vibration and music that people is you've been loving is gonna come to a stop, because you got, here it is, you got all these concerts. Literally, is everything is being affected by this coronavirus. You got South by Southwest that got shut down. You got these different concerts and all these different things. The St. Patrick Day parade that you people been having. You go to, you play your music, and all these things is being shut down. That's because the Most High is bringing judgment upon Babylon, man. And it's all due to the plagues, man, because you got the men of the Lord who we've been warning you of these things to come, but our people are very hard-headed, and you Babylonians are very silly, but when you see these plagues happening, brothers are rejoicing, man, because we like, man, we that much, that closer to being out of here, man. It's pretty soon. We're not going, who knows, man, by the time this weekend comes, we may not even be able to go out on the streets and teach, which would be a good thing, all right? This is this is 2nd Esdras 15 in verse 12. It says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten with plagues and punishment that Yahweh should bring upon it, right? Because everybody's trying to figure out a cure to this coronavirus and why these things are happening. People think it's Esau unleashing some one of his diseases, because this devil, he just done stuff like this before. Whether it's Esau unleashing it or whoever it is, it's coming from the Most High. All right, the Most High is putting the spirit on these different people to release these different diseases, but this is strictly from the Most High, man. This is strictly from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And it's verse 13. It says, They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting in hell, and with a fearful consolation." All right, so this is you farmers is having these different crops. Everything is going to be affected by it, because all this food is getting imported and docked. That's coming from these different farmers and different countries is beginning to slow down. All right, and in some places, man, where you have locusts, this because they not reporting these things a lot. Like in East Africa, you got a swarm of locusts that's basically out there just causing all kind of damage, man. It's destroying crops and all things like that. So these are part of the plagues that's gonna hit Babylon, man. And a lot of our people don't even know these things are happening. Why? Because you don't pay attention to what the prophets, man, the men of the Lord. We've been telling you these things. We've been reporting all these things, man. And you just not taking advantage to get this word. But the door is fastly shutting, man. All right, the Most High is showing you that we're doing what we're supposed to do as prophets, and He's keeping His end of the bargain. And that's beautiful. All right. Verse 14, it says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein." A lot of woe means destruction. You see a lot of people being destroyed, man, due to this coronavirus. You got thousands of people dropping dead from this thing, man. You got thousands of people, millions upon people being quarantined. All right, to the whole world is being affected by this coronavirus, man. This shows you this is a act of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, so verse 14 says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein." It says, verse 15, "For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hand." And you seeing that on a low level. I don't countless of videos of people inside of Walmart who's basically fighting over tissue and Lysol. man, you can only imagine how that's going to be when people not able to eat. All right. Verse 16, it says, "For there should be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes." And when all hell breaks loose, nobody's going to regard uh, your celebrities, your presidents, to your political leaders. Nobody's going to regard them, man. When all hell breaks loose, people are just going to be trying to be out for themselves. It's literally going to be apocalyptic type of scenery, man. It's going to be like The Walking Dead. All right, to the 20th power, and it says, "In the course of their action shall stand in their power," man. So look, it's gonna be all about whatever you're able to do in that day. You're gonna have people preparing themselves to fight, to have swords and protect their goods and whatever that they have, man. But ultimately it's all about having the protection of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Verse 17, it says, "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able," all right, which is going on now. You're not able to just come and go as you please, man. All that just came to a stop overnight. I mean, you got, like I said, in Italy, it's already martial law over there. China is already on a lockdown. America is banning flights from here to Europe. All right, man, it's just going to lead. All this is going to lead into nobody's going to be able to go into these different cities, man. You got New York, that's banning certain travel, in certain areas, man. It's just, hey, it's getting bad out here, man. It's gonna get a lot worse for you, 2/3 of you, Jake, and you heathens. All right. Verse 17, it says, "A man should desire to go into a city and should not be able." Verse 18, "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid." So that's what people are doing. You see people getting afraid, man. People arming themselves, getting guns. Esau, man. Like I said, people trying to protect what they got. But hey, a lot of you, it's nothing you can do, man, if you don't have the protection of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. Verse 19, it says, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation," man. All right. So anybody who says it's not going to be Jacob's trouble or no tribulation, man, you're sadly mistaken. These things are going to take place. All right. So you're going to have a man should have no pity upon his neighbor, meaning a man is, some of you people been neighbors with people 30 plus years, and you're going to go right when all hell break loose. You're going to go right next door and kill your neighbor, man, for some rice and crackers, man. All right. Noodles, ketchup packages, man. You're going to be killing people for that type of food in that day, man, because it's about to be a shortage on food, and it's only a 3 days worth of food that's in the actual grocery store, and that's going to be gone in a blink of an eye when all hell break loose, because you might have the smart people when all hell break loose, try to worry about the little bit food that they can get, but you ain't gonna have your ignorant people that's gonna be first reaction is going to get guns, TVs, money, breaking in stores, things like that, which is gonna be no good, man. Money is just is gonna just plus all the germs that's on money anyway. You're just probably gonna get even sicker and die, or you can just use it for to kindle a fire, or toilet paper, since it's such a lack on toilet paper right now, because these are the times that we're heading into, man, where everything is just completely shutting down, man, and you people, realize the Most High is just plaguing this place, all right? Let's see, this is 2nd Ezra 16, in 21 it says, behold, victuals shall be sold cheap, so be so good cheap upon the earth, that they should think themselves to be in a good case, right? Because you got a lot of Jake that thinking this is the right time to buy stocks since everything, the Dow is down and things are so low and cheap. You think you're gonna buy stock and all these things, invest in that, and things will get back right, and you're gonna get rich. No, man, this is not gonna be in this case. America's not gonna be great again. And it says, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, which I was speaking about, and great confusion, which is that sword and famine, that great confusion, because everybody's confused on what to do, don't know what the hell to do. They're going to be running around like a chicken with their head cut off, man. Which really, because the men of the Lord is not going to have to scramble and stockpile goods and, get these last little amenities and things like that they can get, far as tissue, because, I'd rather be a part of that number, man, but those men are going to be protected, all right? I'd rather we be protected, all right, in those days. The scriptures tell you, man, seek ye the Lord, and all these things should be added unto you, all right? It said, behold, Isaiah tells you, Isaiah, the 65th chapter tells you, behold, my servants should eat, but ye should starve, all right? Verse 22, it says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, all right? And the scriptures tell you, man, it's better to be took out by the sword than to perish by famine, because your body basically eats itself, man. It's man, you be better to be took out by the coronavirus because your body, to die of a famine, your body basically eating itself, and that's one of the worst ways to die. And it says, in the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Right, so you people that escape the hunger, the famine, that's slave for destruction. All right, you're going to be destroyed. While somebody basically gunning you down. All right, you're going to be destroyed by somebody coming into your home, smell you cooking some food, or they see you got lights. All right, they can see that you eating. All right, you don't need to come out your house, so people gonna come in it. Because you're gonna have your neighbors basically watching you, and they gonna be like, okay, I see they not coming out their house, but I see they're inside their house, so obviously they must have food, or they may see how much food you got and that you was able to bring into your house. All right, you're gonna have people eating dog food, so hey, it's gonna get bad out here, man. And then Jake don't, like I said, when they daily bread get taken away, it's just gonna be because you're gonna have Esau, the martial law troops, trying to put the people on curfew, like they're saying now. If don't make no miscellaneous runs. If you gotta leave, let it be emergency or to go to work. All right, so hey, when that daily bread get taken away and Jake got weapons in their hand, it's gonna get real, man. Because they gonna be shooting at these police officers, man, and it's just and they gonna have to flee. So it's gonna be complete chaos. All right. But nevertheless, at the end of the day, this is a good thing, man. Babylon is shutting down. America is closing. Is about to be no longer open for business. It's basically having a clearance sale, and it's getting ready to shut down because the Most High shutting this place down. And it's good, man, because it means this place gets shut down. It means we're doing our job. The elect is sealed or damn near sealed. And look, it's time to get out of here. It's time for them plagues to start hitting Babylon, all right? But with that, I'm going to close out. Give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach us truth and rule well. And salutations to Joachim, pushing this word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom.